saying for a while now that a goal of mine is to do a lot more DIY makeup, and today's video is going to be my first attempt at making my own all-natural concealer. I got the recipe from a blog called Wellness Mama, so I'll make sure to put the link in the description box below. We'll do it together, and then I'll try out the finished product for a little while and let you know what I think and if there's any kind of tweaks or alterations that I would make, especially for my specific skin type. So here we go, let's get DIYing. So for this DIY recipe, you will need some witch hazel, 100% pure aloe vera gel, jojoba oil, cocoa powder, shea butter, emulsifying wax. An optional ingredient is some clay neem powder. You'll also need some zinc oxide. And finally, you will need some empty containers that you will transfer the concealer in. I'm just reusing some empty containers from some products I had used and cleaned out. We're gonna be using a double boiler technique to make the base of the concealer. We start by adding in half a teaspoon of emulsifying wax, 2 teaspoons of jojoba oil. You can also use argan oil as an alternative. 1 teaspoon of shea butter. Stir until all of these ingredients are completely melted and mixed together. Next, you're going to be adding in 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel and 1 teaspoon of witch hazel. And then once again, stir together until completely smooth. At this point, you turn the heat on the double boiler off and add in 2 tablespoons of zinc oxide and the optional clay neem powder. Now it'll be time to mix in the color. So you start by adding a pinch of cocoa powder a little bit at a time, then mixing until the desired color is reached. But it didn't work so well for me. The texture seemed all off. It was very cottage cheesy, and it really seemed to be getting this like dark purpley brown hue. I decided to go a little bit of a different direction, so I added some more zinc powder, and I decided to use the powder foundations, the mineral foundation from the All Natural Face. I figured since these are a more perfect match to my actual skin tone, that they would help kind of get the desired color that I was looking for. I would test little patches on my hand, and then when I was happy with how the color was turning out, it was time to transfer the concealer to my containers. I then put them in the fridge for a few hours, and I was ready to test them out on my face. So I first tried with fingers, but it really did not seem to spread or blend well with my fingers, so I used a concealer brush, and then I finished it off with a layer of my All Natural Face powder foundation. Overall, first impression was really happy with how it blended, and it did seem to have very thick coverage. Since it was the exact same color as the powder that I was using, the two worked really well together. Hello everyone! So I have been using my concealer for just over a month now, and I wanted to let you know what I think and how it's been working out so far. I'm really happy and impressed with this recipe, and I'm so glad that I decided to do this. The biggest benefits and the things that I like about the concealer is, as I mentioned, it's a really thick coverage. Now, I made it extra super thick. So one thing I didn't realize is that when it sets, so after you take it off the heat for a long time, how I showed you in the video, it had kind of been like an oily texture. That all kind of goes away, and it really does thicken up. I don't know if you can tell, like it's really, really thick, and it's a full coverage, which I like, but it's a little bit too thick. So I feel like in my second attempt, I'm gonna try adding more oil. Specifically too, I really wanna add vitamin E. I think that will do well both as a preservative and as a moisturizer and healing agent for my skin. Some of the other benefits that I really like to it is it's long lasting. I've been using it for over a month, and I've barely dented the surface of this giant container, so that'll be really good. My skin has also been loving it. I'm finding that my blemishes heal a lot faster when I've been using this, and my dry skin isn't as big of a problem. I just love knowing exactly what I'm using, exactly what's inside, and I also love knowing that I have control over it moving forward. That's the reason I call this video attempt number 1. I'm going to do a follow-up video and let you know. I'm going to be altering the recipe, definitely gonna be more oils in there, and I'm gonna play. I'm gonna see what other ingredients I can add in to make it that much better of a product. So overall, totally recommend trying out this recipe for yourself. Please leave a comment down below and let me know if you do and what you think, or if you've tried making your own DIY concealer, or what DIY natural makeup or beauty products I should try making next. I'm thinking dry shampoo because I use that on a very frequent basis. Let me know. Leave your comments down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit subscribe. I am trying to put up videos every Monday and Thursday. Last week was not a good week, didn't make it out, but I'm really trying hard to stick to that schedule so you don't want to miss out. Join the Courtney's Vlog family. That is it for today's video. I will see you all again soon. Make sure to be happy, be healthy, and be you. Thanks for watching. Bye. So I'm going to be trying to answer a question in today's video that I really never thought I would ever be faced with. Who tastes better, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump?